Hi, welcome to Maggie Chats Books. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. A lot of booktubers have been shouting out small booktubers, and although I'm still a small booktuber, I've benefited quite a bit from those shoutouts, and I wanted to pay it forward to some people that are just starting out. There are 8 booktubers that I've been watching recently. They all have a booktube newbie tag out for you to watch, and I'll link those below, and there's 8 of them. So let me get started with the introductions of these people. The first booktuber is Vindy from Caught Between Pages, and she is a lover of science fiction. She also wants to be a writer. She is very confident in front of the camera, which I was quite envious of. I think it takes a while to get confident in front of the camera when you're just chatting about books, but she did a very good job, and I thought she had a very clever newbie video. The next booktuber is Spencer from Common Spence. I thought that was a clever channel name. He really likes YA, but he wants to expand his reading to classics as well. I know YA is really popular on Booktube, and I don't think you can have enough people talking about a certain genre of book. I think everybody will have a different take on all the books. The next booktuber is Danielle from the Intish Reader. She is a big Lord of the Rings fan. She also likes trees and has pine cones in her background, which I really related to because I also like trees and anything to do with trees, so I really liked her background. She had a wonderful story on her intro video about how her best friend gave her a book to read and how she became a reader kind of instantly, and it was really interesting and quite touching as well, so that will be in the video that I link below. The next is May from Scribble Maven. She likes fantasy, women's fiction, and historical fiction. She doesn't read as much nonfiction, but she wants to get into that pretty soon, and so she seemed to have a wide variety of books that she would be reviewing on her channel. The next booktuber is Austin from Solver Novels. He likes fantasy quite a bit. He is also a science fiction lover, and he lives I believe he's a student. He lives next to a train depot, so he has issues on his filming with trains coming through, which I think a lot of us have problems with noise. I have planes that fly over quite a bit. I know a lot of people have people that work lawnmowers, or they film with the trash men coming or something like that. So I think we all had that problem, but it was kind of nice, I thought, to hear a train. So that's his channel. The next booktuber is Lou from Books Are a Way of Life. She really likes fantasy and YA books, and she's looking to expand into reading more classics. So I think a lot of us are that way too, trying to expand our reading experience and going into Booktube to help do that, to get recommendations to read. And the next booktuber is Angelica from Angelica Nagy. That's her channel name, and she is a lover of all books except for romance. She finds them very boring. Her video was very good, and I felt she was very down to earth and really had different answers to most of the Booktube newbie questions, which I think some of us kind of just regurgitated because we all like books and it's hard to explain why, but she had really good explanations on her video. And the last booktuber is Challenge Thyself, and I did not get her name, but she is a reader of all different types of books. She had a wonderful story about how she learned to love reading, and she said she was not raised in a house that had a lot of books or that her parents read to or anything like that, but friends involved her and her sister in reading, and she still had one of the first books she was given by Roald Dahl, and it was The Witches, and she showed it on her channel, and I just thought that was so heartwarming and wonderful. So I'm looking forward to other things she has to talk about as well. So those are 8 booktubers I hope you check out. Thank you all for shouting out small booktubers. I think this community is so supportive and wonderful, and I hope all the new booktubers that I mentioned and any new ones coming up really enjoy their experience on Booktube and find it enriching. That's all for now. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.